would do. Now, here's the juicy part, right? This is just kind of like table stakes, the metadata. But if you're, I guess, trying to rank in the Charlotte area, it's the actual website content that matters. So you're right now, this is an H2 tag, right? If you look at what Ahref says, it says that is an H2 tag. Typically, what you want is you want your first header tag to be an H1 tag, right? So number one, I'd probably change this again to an H1 tag, and I'd change the content to something that contains our target keyword and our main city that we're trying to target. So I would say something like hyperbaric oxygen therapy services in the greater Charlotte, North Carolina area, right? I'm saying greater Charlotte, North Carolina area because if we ever want to go after some of these like smaller cities outside of Charlotte, because there's multiple services that fall under hyperbaric oxygen therapy, right? So you could still, even though I was saying like this, you might not need to do service area pages. That's just right now, right? In the future, especially if this becomes a very big industry and people are constantly searching for this type of stuff, service area pages will be very helpful. So I always like to say like greater city area because it allows me to say like we serve like these surrounding suburbs, right? So I would say I would include the keyword and the location, and then down here, this is good. I like this, but a lot of this content should also mention, um, you know, the city, but also the keywords, right? So this is really good because I guess one, people are searching for this type of stuff. Like why should someone do this type of service? How does it work? Typically, we like to do that on our pages to build out the whole topical, I guess, pillar, right? We cover every single thing they're searching around this topic. But then I think what you could add, an extra, I guess, thing on top is for like the who we are sections. That's the perfect way. That's the perfect, I guess, segue into saying something like serving the Charlotte, North Carolina area since 2005, right? Or something like that. And the reason we say that again is to mention the city, right? Google really wants to have a clear picture on what you do and where you do it, right? And it's usually pretty easy to explain like what service you have. Like that's why this content is here. But usually what we see most, I guess, clients miss, when our local clients especially, is they don't mention, I guess, they don't give enough signals on where they serve, where they provide their services, right? So at first, when I was auditing the site, I thought you guys only served Mooresville. And then I did a little bit more digging and I saw they could actually hit the Charlotte, North Carolina area because of how well they already rank in the search results and in the map pack, right? So definitely would add that, mentions of Charlotte more throughout the lower ends of the content here. And then